What are the Knicks doing? Can anybody who subscribes to this channel tell me what the Knicks are doing? Anybody who comes across this video who's not subscribed, tell me what the Knicks are doing. Do the Knicks know what they're doing? They just fired Tom Thibodeau. Shams just dropped the Sham Wow. I'm going to read it to you. It said, the New York Knicks requested permission to speak to Minnesota Timberwolves coach Chris Finch and Houston Rockets coach Ime Udoka for their head coaching job, but were denied on both, sources tell ESPN. Knicks could request permission for other current head coaches too. Why don't the Knicks have a plan? What are they doing? You fire Tom Thibodeau and you don't have a plan? There's no plan as to where to take this franchise, what direction to go with this franchise. At the end of that Sham Wow he alludes to, they can request for other coaches as well. That's obviously talking about Jason Kidd. What if the Mavs don't, grant permission for that as well? What is your plan? What is the plan here? Did you fire Tom Thibodeau and not have a plan? Did you hold meetings after the season with James Dolan in the room and not have a plan, knowing that you were going to fire Tom Thibodeau, that you wanted to fire Tom Thibodeau? What is going on? First of all, you fire a coach that has brought you to the playoffs 4 of the past 5 seasons, an Eastern Conference playoff berth, an Eastern Conference Finals playoff berth, the first time in 25 years. The best season the Knicks had in 25 years, you let him go. And I'm not saying that he didn't deserve to go. I'm not saying that he couldn't have made changes. I'm not even saying I'm not open to a change. I was open to a change, but the change has to make sense, and you have to have a plan. What is going on? This makes no sense. Chris Finch, Ime Udoka, they're great coaches, don't get me wrong, but what's the plan? What's the direction here? Are you looking to improve the offense? Are you looking to improve the defense? Are you looking for a coach that's going to relate more to the players? What is this? There's no secret right now that they're in the market or they're trying to get Jason Kidd away from Dallas. Why? How do you go from Tom Thibodeau to Jason Kidd? Jason Kidd was the coach of the Brooklyn Nets, went away from the Nets, left the Nets organization, was traded to the Milwaukee Bucks franchise because he had issues with the front office. 1 year coaching the team. 1 year coaching the team. In Milwaukee, underachieved, was awful. So much so that when he left the organization, that's when the Bucks took off, and that's when they were able to win the championship in a few years when Jason Kidd left. Now, he does have a good relationship with Giannis. I understand that. He also has a good relationship with Jalen Brunson. I understand that. But it's a step backwards, especially character-wise. I mean, Tom Thibodeau built this Knicks organization from the ground up, essentially, when he got here. You're going to hire somebody who fights with the front office, who has domestic violence charges against him, DUIs, character issues, wants things his way, stubborn. You're going to fire Tom Thibodeau, the best coach this franchise has seen in 2.5 decades, for that? What are the Knicks doing? I would love to know what the Knicks are doing here. I have no idea how to justify any of this. This Sham Wow got me out of bed. It's 11:15. I got a flight tomorrow morning going back to New York. And I had a vent. This makes no sense. None of this makes any sense whatsoever. I know that you could make the argument, again, that this team needed a change, maybe a different voice. Maybe Thibs lost the locker room. But have they interviewed anybody yet? Have they talked to anybody yet? I'm not saying you have to make the move right away, but at least have some sort of direction aside from we're going to try to steal your girl from you. This is insane. I don't know where the Knicks go from here. It's also very frustrating. Tonight is Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Watching a series that I feel the Knicks could have been in. Not should have, but could have been in. 2 games away from making the NBA Finals. And all of a sudden, all of this good juju that they've built up with me for the past 4 or 5 years seems to be fading away. This Knicks organization seems to be going back to the days of the 2000s and 2010s where they're just star chasing, constructing rosters that don't make sense, giving away all their players for superstars for no reason. I'm afraid they're going to give their whole roster away from Giannis. I love Giannis. He's a fantastic player, but do we just want to be the Milwaukee Bucks now? Do we see what just happened to the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round? They've been a first-round team for the past couple of years. Do you want to be that? You want to give away everybody so we can be that? But yeah, we have Giannis. Like, what are we doing? What is this organization doing? All right, listen, Kwab and I, we're going to be reacting to Game 3 later on tonight. Indiana Pacers, Oklahoma City Thunder. That should be a good one. Listen, if you want, subscribe. We're going to try to bring you more content during the offseason, mock drafts, free agency, trades, all that good stuff. Also going to start going live if we pick up the subscribers here. I mean, just to be completely honest with you, you have so many other options that Kwab and I are not confident that we could fill an audience during NBA Finals or right after NBA Finals games. But until we feel like we can do that, we will continue to bring you post-game as soon as possible, as soon as the buzzer sounds. So stay tuned for that. You can follow us everywhere at the Dime NBA. I'm Josh Rodriguez, at Josh_Rodriguez_. Please comment below. Talk me down. This is frustrating. Don't know what's going on here. Peace.